the ICC World Test Championship final now a mere 33 days away, there is a lot of anticipation in the current county circuit because Cheteshwar Pujara and Steve Smith are playing for the same team, and that is Sussex. Now, there has been mixed fortunes, and it highlights how importantly both the players are preparing for their respective national sides when they clash at the Oval on June 7th. So this is the latest breaking news that we have from the game that Sussex is currently playing in the counties championships. They have taken a 34-run lead, but Cheteshwar Pujara has scored yet another century. This is his 8th county ton, and his 134 has put Sussex in a great position. Steve Smith, on the other hand, he has been dismissed LBW for 30 by Josh Tongue, and that is the reason why Steve Smith and Cheteshwar Pujara have had contrasting fortunes when you look at the build-up for the ICC World Test Championship. Remember, Steve Smith was playing the county in order to prepare himself for not just the World Test Championship final, but also for the Ashes, which will begin from June 16th onwards. At the same time, Pujara is one of the few Indian players who's played in the county circuit at this point in time, and that is why he's continuing from where he has left off. A brilliant century from Cheteshwar Pujara has ensured that his team, Sussex, are in a great position when you look at it. So, Cheteshwar Pujara's 134 was his 8th county century. And it highlights the fact that why he is considered one of the best overseas players to have come from India in the county circuit. He averages 95 in the county circuit. And it is because of Cheteshwar Pujara's county stint that has gotten him a second life into this Indian cricket team. Remember, he was dropped after the South Africa series. He did not make it to the Sri Lanka series. There was uncertainty whether Pujara would ever play for India. But then he had 4 county centuries, and that was double tons. He hit 3 consecutive, if I'm not mistaken, and because of those county stints that he had, he came back for the 5th test that was played in India and England at Edgbaston. He had a very decent knock in that, but that was enough to ensure that India needed a lot of stability in the number 3 position. And that is why Cheteshwar Pujara now has been in a very prime position to ensure that he remains one of India's best hopes in the World Test Championship final. Remember, Steve Smith, on the other hand, when he was dismissed LBW for 30, he expressed disappointment. He did not agree with the decision that was made on close. If you look at how he was dismissed, it did look a bit dodgy. And Steve Smith was visibly disappointed with the way how he got out. So that is why his 30, it was yet again a very middling kind of a score. And that is why he is kind of not happy with the way how he was dismissed. But still, there is a lot of time in the county championships when you look at it. Cheteshwar Pujara, remember, he is still batting very well and has given Sussex a very, very good lead at this point in time. So, the breaking news update is Pujara's preparations have begun very well. His century was not just his 8th in the county circuit. His average is over 95. It also made him go past 19,000 first-class runs, which is indeed a very, very elite list to be in. 19,000 first-class runs. Then on top of that, you've scored a century, your 8th, and your average is nearing 100. What more do you want in an ideal test build-up? Steve Smith, on the other hand, he has struggled. He managed 30 with 5 very good boundaries, but unfortunately, he was dismissed LBW. Now, this is the main reason why these couple of county games before the World Test Championship assumes a lot of importance. There are reports that the Indian cricket team, most of the players will leave in batches from 21st, some on the 23rd, and after whichever team is involved in the finals of the IPL, they will then leave after that on May 28th. So that is the current situation. Remember, exactly 10 days after the IPL final, you have the World Test Championship final as well. So Cheteshwar Pujara is the only Indian who's gone there at this point in time. The rest are playing the IPL. But his contributions in the number 3 position will be very, very important as to how he guides India. Because remember, in the past, he's hurt Australia very often. In the 2018-19 and the 2020-21 series, he was the key factor behind India's dominance. They won the series 2-1 on both occasions. It was thanks to Cheteshwar Pujara's contribution, one of the significant contributions that he's made. So he'll be determined to hurt Australia yet again and ensure that India break a near decade-long jinx when it comes to the ICC events. Remember, in June 2013, it was India who won the Champions Trophy. maybe 10 years later, maybe the World Test Championship could be their home. So, this is how it is. Cheteshwar Pujara has made a great start to the county season now. Steve Smith has fallen for 30. It's a very contrasting India versus Australia build up to the World Test Championship final. We hope that Pujara continues his consistency and that India do very well in the World Test Championship final. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon to know when we go live, and don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Thank you.